President William Ruto has started a tour, a development tour of Nyanza region. Why is he doing this at a time whereby there is quite discomfort in the broad-based government, whereby we have some people in ODM who have continuously said they don't support the broad-based government? Why is he doing this tour amidst the people like Orengo who have said that they don't support this broad-based? Anyang' Nyong'o have come out clearly to say they don't support. Nini Sifuna has said the same. Matiang'i launched his campaign officially just a few days ago in Kisii. Why has the president decided to do his tour of Mount Kenya? Or no, not of Mount Kenya, of the Nyanza region right now? And he has dubbed it a political development tour. Why has he decided to do it at right now? These are the things that I want us to look at. What is the intention of the president? What does the president intend to achieve with this? What does he intend to look at? What is he looking at by doing this tour at this time? And why this time? So if you are new to this platform and you're coming here for the first time, I'd like you to take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You've made this platform grow. Kindly help me push this platform to 3,000. We are growing each and every single day. And for those ones who are sending something, 5 shillings, 10 shillings, 20 shillings, 100 shillings, 50 shillings to this till number that I always share here, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for recognizing my effort and supporting. Now, back to my video. So I said the president has decided to do a tour of the Nyanza region, and is calling it development tour. As we all know, these are never development tour. These are just political campaign that the president does. And you know one thing you people have never understood, Ruto doesn't understand any language, anything else than campaigning. This guy is naturally born a politician. You can't take it away from him. Ruto is not a leader. Ruto is a politician. Can you people just understand and get that? This is not a man like former president Mwai Kibaki. Mwai Kibaki was a leader. He was naturally born a leader. He has leadership skills. And that's why even when he won the election, he started working immediately. He never went around campaigning. You can remember he used to go around and tell people, no, nyinyi hakuna story ya kuregarega watu wafanye kazi nini na nini. But it's very different from Ruto. Ruto is still on top of vehicles. Ruto is still on top of vehicles campaigning. Those are not development tour. Because what they do, they just launch one thing, and then the next thing is on top of our vehicle, addressing people, campaigning, attacking the people he's supposed to attack, and everything. So I just want you to watch a few videos, just one video of him doing his normal thing, and then I'll come back and then we'll do an analysis of everything as we always do. So kindly watch this video, na kama kawaida, I'll be back.
Wale majamaa, mashujaa wa ukabila, si ndio? Na architects wa kugawanya wa Kenya. Sisi tunawaambia ya kwamba sisi tuko tayari kabisa. Lakini kabla hamjasonga mbele, tafuteni sera kwanza. Ruto must go, it cannot be a manifesto. Hiyo manifesto ni manifesto ya chini sana. Kwa sababu ama namna gani? Kwa sababu wale watu wengine pale hawana mpango yoyote. Ati mpango yao ni Ruto must go. Na Ruto asipoenda mtadu. Ndio mimi nashangaa. ati manifesto yao kubwa usiku mjana, Ruto must go. Mimi nataka wale watu wa Ruto must go niwaeleze, my friends, tafuteni sera ya kuuzia wananchi. Wananchi wanajua tumepanga mambo ya barabara tunajenga, mpango yenu ni gani? Ndio hii tunaendelea na affordable housing na masoko na hostels, mpango yenu ni gani? Tuko na mpango ya ajira ya vijana hawa, mambo ya digital jobs, maneno ya infrastructure development, ile mpango yetu ya export of labor. Mpango yenu kwa vijana ya Kenya ni gani? Msituambie ati mpango yenu kwa vijana wa Kenya ni Ruto must go. Hiyo ni upumbavu. Ama na magani jameni? Tumekubaliana ama tukubaliane wala? Kwani hii must go si tumekuwa tukisikia? Si kulikuwa na wimbo ingine Moi must go? Si tulikuwa na ingine must go? Sasa iko kitu mpya hapo. My friends, be a bit innovative. Wachana kuwa na mambo ya upuzi. Tafuteni njia, tafuteni sera. This country can only be changed by leaders who have a vision and who have the courage to implement a vision that can transform our nation. You cannot transform this nation.
I believe you've watched the videos. The president is doing nothing than campaign. Those are not development tour. He will launch one thing and then the next thing he will be on top of vehicle addressing people. This is not even what the former president Kibaki Nani used to do. Uhuru never used to do these things. So our president is constantly on campaign mode, and I can't fault him because this guy, ever since he left campus and joined politics, he has never worked in any organization. He left campus and joined politics immediately. So he doesn't know anything else than campaigning. He doesn't know that there's an office where people sit and work from morning to evening and then they go home. He doesn't know that. Kibaki used to be employed, he understands that. Uhuru has been employed, he understands that. But the current president does not understand it. So kindly stop blaming him and take him for who he is. I know most of you people have prayed and have wished that the president will one day stop this going on top of vehicles and campaigning and doing everything, and Akai Chini he delivers. But he can't do that. That is not who he is. He doesn't understand that language. Now let's go back to why is he doing all this? Why is he doing the tour of Nyanza? You know, Ruto joined Raila through the handshake. And he thought that working with Raila would make things easy for him in terms of running the government. But he has realized that even after working with the even after joining hands with Raila, nothing has shifted. The ground has still remained hostile. People have still continued to chant Ruto must go. And at some instances, they have even said Raila must go. People have he has continued to face rejection, open rejection in the eyes of Kenyans. That people still don't like him, people still don't feel like they support him in any shape or form. And now the reason why he went to Nyanza right now is that he's going there to see that is it really true that I cannot count on these people in 2027. I cannot bank on their vote in 2027. And the reality on the ground, from what I'm seeing, I think even the president people and the president himself is seeing that these people are not here because they love me. These people are here because at least they are getting something from this government. At least there is something that they are tapping from this government. You can see it even in the leaders. Even when they rise to speak, they are speaking of nothing else than what the president has brought for them. Even they are showing the president openly that our support for you in 2027 is conditional. And some are not even speaking of 2027 at all. Some are not even bringing that issue up, which clearly indicates that the president does not have support on the ground. That there have been open rejection for the president. So the president wanted to see this thing for himself, and that's why he has done this tour, because this tour has been very impromptu. It was not planned. And you see, when he's going to Nyanza, he's not giving people money. He's going there strictly with projects that they know that this project will not come to to be fulfilled. It can going there with 5 billion projects, 10 billion projects, which we all know that these projects are just projects that are just, these are just numbers that have been said. So the president want to be sure that, am I really popular in Luo Nyanza? And can I really bank on Raila's support? Can I really bank on Raila's support in 2027? There is somewhere else I need to look? But I need to advise the president, if he's listening, kindly look somewhere else to vote, to get support from. Luo Nyanza are not going to vote for you. These people will not vote for you, because even when one of their own, which is Raila Odinga, always goes to the ballot, these people always turn out 70%, even 60 sometimes, to vote for Raila. So what makes you sure, what makes you think that these people will turn out 80% to vote for you? They will not vote for you. And you can hear a lot of Luos saying Raila alienda kwa Ruto peke yake. They are saying here that sisi tunapenda Raila lakini hapo kwa Ruto hatuko. So many leaders are coming out to call him to call Raila out after this handshake. People who could have never questioned Raila. You can hear people like Akina Caleb Hamisi coming out to call the president, to call Raila, tell him no, hii kitu mulienda peke yenu, hakuna mtu mwenye aliwatuma huko kwa Ruto. You can hear other leaders even in Nyanza themselves saying, especially leaders that cannot be challenged. People have tried to attack James Orengo, but you have seen James Orengo has remained firm to a point whereby Raila had to come out and defend him. And when he defended him, have you seen anybody attack James Orengo? And I told you here a while back that if there is a politician that Raila cannot dare touch or attack, is none other than James Orengo. And you people, some of you are asking me, kwani who is James Orengo? Kindly take your time and always go back to history. James Orengo is not a politician that Raila can mess up with, and he knows that much. Because in the history of Raila's politics, if there is a candidate, if there is a politician that have always faced Raila head on, is none other than James Orengo. He doesn't fear Raila. And he knows that if James Orengo activates his politics vizuri, Raila will have a hard time. It's only that these people now are old. They are now old. They no longer want to do politics the way they do when they were still young people. So that is the why. And then there's that mutual respect amongst themselves. Because they have been in this political struggle for a long time. So they just naturally respect each other because of that. You get? So that is the thing. And that's why you see Raila, there are people even he doesn't attack. Not even James Orengo. Even Mother Karua. Raila doesn't attack Mother Karua. Mother Karua doesn't openly attack Raila. There is that mutual respect for each other. Despite the fact that they can disagree, but they cannot disagree to a point whereby they now come out and start insulting each other. They don't do that. These are people who have been in the struggle. They understand. They understand the challenges. You see. So Ruto because the intention of Ruto was that, is he able to penetrate ODM and break it? But I realized that he's not able to break ODM. Why? Because even the people that are supporting him in ODM, these are people that tomorrow Raila can call them and tell them, nyamazeni, and they will all be quiet. And the people who understand ODM and have been ODM for a very long time and understand the party, these are people who are strong. These are people that now are opposing the president, are opposing the handshake and everything. So the president is finding it difficult to break ODM because that was the intention. And you remember Gachagua mentioned it earlier, that the president just wanted to break ODM. Because if he could have broken ODM, then he could have at least make sure that he may penetrate Nyanza through either a neutral party or a section of ODM, and you may break out from the mother ODM, so that he can get support at least from Nyanza. But he's finding it difficult. Raila is outsmarting him in every way, in every shape or form. You get, because right now the president understands that he needs Raila for him to make sure that at least amefika 2027. But this same man is also fighting him from within. So he doesn't know how to handle both sides. Ruto is smart, but Ruto is never smarter than Raila when it comes to politics. Another thing, Ruto is trying to send a warning shot to the people of the Kisii region. Because he saw what he saw. He saw how Matiang'i was welcome in Kisii and everything. And that one made him so uncomfortable. But remember, the ground in Kisii is so hostile to William Ruto that if you have noticed, the president has not gone to Kisii region for a very long time. So the president is just trying to send these people. He's just trying to find ways. How do I get to these Kisii people? How do I break them? How do I bring them back to supporting me? Because Kisii region as a region, to be honest, has broke away completely from supporting Raila or from supporting William Ruto. These people are going to support one of their own. And this is what Matiang'i, this is what Ruto doesn't want. Raila might not care so much about Kisii as a region, but this is something that Ruto doesn't want, because this is a voting block that is very, very crucial to the president in 2027. Ruto would want to make sure that he gets the support he got last time, plus the support plus the people who supported for Raila last time in the Kisii region. So it's a very hard nut to crack in the Kisii region with the emergence of Matiang'i, because the Kisii people are now looking inwards and no longer looking outwards. As to whether Matiang'i will have an impact in terms of being president, I don't think so. But he is seen as a spoiler. Because if the Kisii people decide to vote for Matiang'i 100%, hizo kura zitakuwa zimepotea. Neither Raila or Ruto will get it. So there is a high chances that nobody can reach 50+1%. Because remember, if Gachagua takes the entire Mount Kenya vote and they vote for him, and then people like Matiang'i stand and they get these votes, Kisii region and everything, inamaanisha they are denying the president the most crucial votes that the president can bank on, because the president cannot bank on Nyanza votes, in the Luo Nyanza votes. He cannot bank on them. So even if he'll get support, I really doubt if the president will get votes from Nyanza. That is one I really doubt. I don't think. Hii mambo ya kusema 10 bila break with the way Luos are saying, I think this is just things they are saying to please Ruto. I don't think they'll vote for him. So where will the president look? If the president cannot look at the mountain, he cannot look at the lake, where will the president look again? That is the easy, because he cannot even go to Ukambani. Ukambani is locked for Kalonzo. So where will the president go? Where will the president go? This thing is getting so difficult and so tough for the president to crack. It's going to be a very, very hard nut to crack for the president. And I don't know how he will do it. It's a wait and see, but for me, I feel it's going to be very, very difficult. So you can share your opinion in the comment section. Tell us what you think. Do you think the president will be able to crack this? And how will he crack this 2027 matrix? Because the hesabu haziingiani. Hesabu zimekataa kuingia kabisa. So tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think the president will be able to crack this? In your own opinion, do you think the president will be able to crack this? So share in the comment section. As I always said, try as much as possible to remain respectful. Do not insult anyone. Do not use abusive language. Just share your opinion and your thoughts in the most sober way possible. You can disagree with an opinion, but do it respectfully. So kindly do so. Na kama kawaida, if you feel like you want to support this platform, kindly do so. The till number is always here. You can always rushaka kitu and everything. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.